everything is. Just no.
Sorry, forgot there was music in that, so I had to skip. I don't want to get copyrighted. Oh, this is gonna suck so bad. Well, it should be good in this first. We'll see how this goes. And I'll show the build and everything after the first game. I just thought it'd be fun just to jump into it. There are huge differences between playing MyCAREER and playing Park. And this build is specifically for Park. Oh, I got your ult. It is quick, I'll give it that. It's a lot faster. I did. This new dribbling system is so good. Back up. Have the old one. It's gonna be so cheesy. I want it cheesy. You got nothing. Press that forward, man. Come on. Got it. Oh, stay there. What's up with the stamina, man? Shit just won't come back. Yo, get it up! Hit! Watch that shooter! Back up, bro! Screen! Oh, come on. It's like freezing. It's like you won't run the ball. Just get it out of the way. It's Steph Curry everything. For shooting. Jump shot. It's all Steph Curry. Oh, he got it. Hey, yo, right here. Playing with him. Ah. I'm out of fucking energy. Grab that! Hey, balance it out! I'm up right here! Screen coming! What's the screen? I have like no block, so like I have to go for steal. That's like... any difference in
Who's watching it?
Oh, that's
No shot! Watch it, Connor!
oh, why doesn't he jump?
Down three. Use that.
Falling for that switch. Like, if it looks too obvious, don't take it.
Rotate the ball! Right top!
That move has been demolished. Whoa, that was a crazy steal. He went like running for it. Fuck. There's no way I was getting back after that. Oh, wait, no, dude. I will say this goes to score. That's what I was worried about, is like a park feels so much different. Ah, come on. Like froze up in the top. Oh, that's all day. Dude, what's up with these layups? He's got an 8+ dunk. What the fuck? Damn, look at how fast that is. Look how quick I can move. There's no way I'm gonna do my brain. But I'm quick though, like with the ball, it's crazy fast. Like I said, like offense, I wouldn't even worry. This is like,
I'm not gonna play the whole prelude. Like after this game, I'm gonna go to the NBA. So like as soon as I get to the NBA, like I know.
Oh, this is so stupid. I hate it. Well, I took away the one fucking thing. Come on, that's for no count. I was gonna say that's backcourt. Laid as fuck on the carbon, bro. Dude, where's my dunks? What do I have? You know, what? I need to check check my dunk packages. Maybe they didn't equip or something. Because he won't dunk. Layup after layup. Ah. That was that. Shit. I'll take it. Like that though, because I never build my guards to rebound, and this build like has rebound. Did he miss that shit? What the? And I like having rebounding on the guard. It's nice to be able to actually jump up and grab them. Yeah. There you go. Okay, so you can't dunk. Maybe I need contact finisher. He doesn't actually get contact. Well, that was quick. One game, boom. Oh, look at that playmaking though. That's horrible. That's gonna suck a bit. I'm just gonna go straight to the NBA. I hadn't decided if I'm gonna go Lakers or Clippers, because I want to give myself at least some advantage. Like, I'm not trying to kill myself here. And if you don't go for one of those two teams, you're pretty much doomed. I always go with the Lakers. I think I might go with the Clippers this time, just to mix it up. Plus that extra defense, because yeah, the Lakers are crazy offense, but the Clippers have like nuts defense too, and that's gonna probably.
Thank you.
I'm gonna need that defensive help, like really bad. So I think we're gonna go Clippers. That's what we're gonna do. I think that really sucks this year. That like
I think you're on that French under 18 team that we wrecked up.
If you want to win, otherwise, like you'll get subbed out. You could get subbed out with like a 20-point lead, and you'll sub back in, and you'll be down. It sucks.
Man, this is dope, bro.
Ah, come on, guys. Come on.
Replenish. Cat.
Get out of here. Nobody wants your bread. Right? Oh, come on with it. At least you can skip.
So you thinking
Right?
about what?
Give us that. No, we'll hold on.
You know what? I'm good.
You're trying to go through all that right now.
You know what's going
Oh
on?
my god, come
Should've
on,
said.
dude. There we go. Alright. So I'll show you the build first. I guess this is important to know. So this is the build. This is the park build. I've seen multiple people post builds very, very similar to this, so I'm not gonna like give anybody shouts out because I didn't steal it from anybody. I actually changed it up and made it my own. Everybody else's I've seen, well, I guess you can't see it here, but everyone else's I've seen is like 6'3", mine's 6'2", so I can speed boost all the time. And the only real difference is
instead of going free throw, I went post fade because I don't know about Park, but in my career, if you have a 60 or above on your free throw, you can green like all of them. So I've got a 65 free throw. I'll hit most of my free throws. Like I said, I just made the build. You just saw that was the very first game. I haven't played at all, so he's not leveled up at all. But like the only other difference is like, so I have the post fade, which meant I had to put a little bit more into shooting, and so he doesn't have like a 30-something block and like a 45 interior defense, which really doesn't matter. If you're below a 60, you're screwed. Like neither one of those is going to do anything. You're not going to be able to do it. So, but other than that, it's pretty much the exact same build that you see for the Park guys. So this is not a build I would ever make for MyCAREER personally, but I thought, hey, MyCAREER sucks right now. Like no matter what build you're using, you can use pure post scores and it still sucks. It's just boring as hell. And so I thought, why not take a Park build and have a little fun with it? So I don't know what should I level up first though. Fuck. What was he weak at? Well, I know this has got to go up because what I didn't even realize till recently is that shot close is not just like jumpers in the paint. That shot close is actually your layup. Those layups that are like contested and stuff like that, like that's whether or not you're going to make it a lot of the times because your shot close, that counts. So you want to get that up above 80 as quick as possible. So we're just going to go there first. Knock that out. That way I don't miss as many layups. I realized that I had a pure finisher and I only gave him a 70 shot close. And he had 95 driving dunk, 95 driving layup. He's a little point guard and I wanted him to be able to speed boost and just dunk on everybody's head. Well, he can't dunk on nobody's head because he's too short. He can speed boost, but he's too small to get around anybody. And I only gave him a 70 inside, so even with the 95 layup and Hall of Fame slithery finisher and all that shit, like, he barely makes any of his layups. Like, as soon as I raise that, you can make everything. So that's actually a lot more important than people get it credit for. Yeah, that's the build that we're going to be playing with. That's the badge setup. It's pretty much identical to anybody else's you'll see online. That's the most badges you can get kind of spread across the board like that. The only other one that I've seen a lot of people making is 16, 17, and then they'll go 15 and 6, which is weird because they're going for block instead of defense or instead of rebound. But in MyCAREER, that's actually what you would want to do. But you would take a little bit off of the finishing probably because with a build this small, unless you're wide open, you're not going to dunk on anybody's head. So, because MyCAREER is really strict about that shit. It's not like Park where like you can just get them a little bit offline and go right by them. Like in MyCAREER, if they're anywhere near you, they'll block your shit. So, but that's the badge setup. Like I said, you saw the game. I hadn't started. I don't have any badges yet, so this is going to be scary. So, yeah, let's go to the neighborhood. And the Clippers it is. Ugh. Damn, they're way down here. They don't really want me. You kidding me anyway? I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose at all. And with a build like this, I'm going to need all the help I can get. Come on. Hey, thanks for the like. Sorry, I didn't see it before. I wasn't actually on my chat, but I appreciate it. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I gotta do all this little stupid stuff. yes. Because let's be honest, he needs that shit. I mean, it'll give him his 90 acceleration, which is huge for getting past guys. And then busting his strength up to that 50 marker is also really important. Because that 50 seems like a cutoff where they can either blow by you or not. So, but we'll find out soon enough. Oh, I hate these drills. And you watch, even if I get this perfect, you can only get 13. That's the max you can get on this. And you need 14 to max it. Like, it's broken. It's little stuff like this, 2K. Like, if you fix little stuff like this even, we'd be like, okay, at least they're working on stuff. But you don't even fix shit like this. Like, this guy seems pretty easy to do it with, so I should be able to max it, and you'll see. Like, no fuck-ups. Because if you fuck up once, you're screwed. You need 14 to max it. See, that was perfect, and it maxed at 13. You cannot get 14 on it. Like, well... And you see, I only get 3 instead of 4. That's broken. It needs to be fixed. I don't know if these are the best drills or anything like that, but these are the ones I use. They always seem to work, so yeah. Unless I'm drunk, then I always fuck this up really bad. But I'm sober, so I can do it right now. Oh, maybe not. At least, oh, are you serious right now? What's going on, man? Dude, I'm hitting it perfectly. What the fuck, man? It's trying to screw me out of my Gatorade. That's what it's doing. I gotta get this one perfect, because I got the first one perfect, and then I fucked the second one up completely. It's probably gonna hit me with that down left stick again, just to fuck me up. I know it is. It's coming with it. No, it's not. Alright, we're good. Alright. I swear, that the AI, I mean, you almost gotta give it to 2K, because the AI in this game just knows how to get under your skin. Like, I gotta get you. This is so boring. Why couldn't we just run the treadmill 3 times? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, should have just left that shit. I get it, they were trying to, like, make it a little bit more interesting, and I appreciate the effort, but nah, man, you just made it where it's a lot more time that we have to put into, like, not playing. I've seen a lot of people that can't do this little ball thing. I don't know why. Like, you click the button, and then as soon as he starts to move, you release it. That's it. Wait till he centers, click it, and when he moves, you release it. Like, that's it. Very easy. Sorry, I know guys, like, I've talked to guys about it that I was playing with before, and they were talking about they can never do the ball. It's like, okay. Oh, and then I fuck it up, of course. I've already maxed, though. I think you need 18 to max, so. Because apparently I can't do it at all now. I talk shit. That's what happens. Okay. Two more things. Come on. Oh. What do I need? 14, I think? I think you can get like 17, so this is easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom! There's my tip for this one. It's 6 clicks. Just as fast as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. And even if you don't see the R2, L2 pop up, or you see it pop up like before you're done clicking, just stay in your rhythm. Because the little signs don't always match up with what you're supposed to do. See, I'm clicking it way before those are popping up. I think it's supposed to like give you the illusion of being tired or something. I don't know. But that's how you beat it. So if that was a problem for you. I'm just trying to help people out. Don't get mad. Oh, I just know this is gonna suck so bad. It's gonna suck so bad. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. But I'm on the Clippers, so I should have a definite advantage, except for I think the very first team we face is LA. So that's not gonna be cool. Okay, wear my fingers out before I play. Genius, 2K, genius. I mean, I guess it's supposed to warm your hands up, but really it just wears my fingers out. That's all it does. And I can never remember if you need 125 or 135. Ah, this is so boring. Come on. Ah, I know that's enough. It's funny. Give me my shit. Alright. There's 10 minutes of wasted life. Alright, yeah, as you can see, like, instead of 6'3", 170, I'm 6'2", 165. And like I said, the only real difference is I gave him post fade instead of free throw, and I can speed boost all the time. Like, there's no other difference, really. Still, like, minimum wingspan and all that kind of stuff. That's why, like, he actually gets, like, an 85 mid-range and an 83 three-pointer, I guess, yeah. But I also get an 89 post fade, which post fade, if you're above an 85, is crazy overpowered. So I just figured that'd be awesome to have that on the player. Oh yeah, I gotta change everything. Give him some cool dads or whatever. Dads, what the fuck? Must be the ganja. We'll give them scrunchies. Alright. And then that worked, that's fine. We'll go with Nike. Oh yeah, and so these are the animations that I'm with. Just in case, somebody always asks, so I'm not gonna go in detail or anything. I mean, like I said, this is pretty much a park build. I am using my jumpers, and it's not mine, it's Steph Curry's, but I use Steph Curry everything. I don't know, something about ever since I started matching everything, like whether you use Steph Curry or I think Ben McLemore, maybe, that you can match them all up. I don't remember, but I know Steph Curry, like I matched them all up, and I make a lot more of like my moves. It's just the timing, because the timing stays much closer to each other. And then basic shit here, stuff everybody uses. Except for like my like moving spins. I see a lot of people with Pro 8, but that shit gets picked so easily, so I don't use that. The layups I'm testing. I would usually go with default swing. That's pretty much the best one. But I just wanted to see this little dude. He's only 6'2". I want to see if he can do LeBron James's layups. Because LeBron James, like, muscles his way through and just forces layups right over him. So We're going to find out how that shit works. And then basic dunk packages or whatever, and then he only gets pro alley-oops. So, and I don't even remember, what is it, like a 92 or a 93? He gets contact dunks. Yeah, I guess a 93. So, or not a 93, 97 or 98. Yeah, so that sucks. But I guess, you know, if you're willing to grind that far, eventually he's going to have pretty good stats. And so, I don't know. The only thing I do like, man, I got to tell you, like, that acceleration is real nice. Because usually I go medium where I have strength and vertical. And I'll end up with, like, an 85 acceleration. So, that 90 is going to be crazy. But we'll see what happens. And let's do our settings real quick. Let's go with Boost. That's what we named him. I like having a name they'll actually use, so instead of they always just say like that guy. Shit, it's fucking weird. All right, that should be all set. Yeah. All right, we're good. Okay, it's time for our very first game. I don't use Boost or any of that shit. I don't know. I paid you $50. Like, build should work as it is. So I don't buy Boost and all that, so whatever fucks up I can just blame. Whenever it doesn't make a shot or some shit like that, I can just blame 2K. Made my stats too low. So, but yeah. So I think that's everything I need to set up. I guess it's time to play the very first NBA game and see how bad I get trounced. So here we go. Against the other best team in the league, of course. Gotta start out there. I'm going to put the mic on so like you guys can hear the game, because otherwise you're just going to hear me cursing the whole time. And you'll hear me in the background cursing anyways. So we'll see how this goes.
2, 3, or 4.
Sorry for the banging, guys. I'm just setting it up.
Was it 17, 18, 19, or 20?
Seriously amazing.
Oh, I got it right. Look at that.
I know, there's so many. I was amazed at those numbers.
Yeah, and he's won the most.
That's enough of that.
Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles.
I mean, I guess technically with as much VC cost, you probably should do those. Get all the questions right. Try to make as much free VC as possible.
And now, introducing your Los
Oh,
Angeles
I just got a bad
And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. And then on Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. And for the Clippers, they've got...
All right, get me off there. I'm ready to go in.
On a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
I'm not even going to jump the shots.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. George, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
That's good from George.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Inside, here's Caldwell Pope, and the Lakers with another miss. Clippers leading by 8. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Frank Vogel had a few minutes to share with me. Asked about guarding Kawhi Leonard, he shook his head saying, it's amazing how he's grown from college to now. One of the game's most complete offensive weapons. And Kevin, the claw is really a tough task to slow down.
Thank you, David. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Oh my God, why is that so slow?
The Beast passes to Leonard. And James pulls it down.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by the Beast. Pass to Cousins.
I don't know why I'm jumping.
And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. He got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
And with Cousins last year, you know, Greg, he came back with a bit of a minutes restriction.
And Kevin, time will tell just how full a recovery Cousins can make. But last year went how he hoped it would with regards to taking a year to get things right and be in a good situation.
And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 4. Poke loose. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Green slams it in.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Caldwell Pope pass to James.
This is just like flat out.
Oh, Kuzma's in position. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Oh my God,
Back to James.
oh my God, there's nothing I can do.
Hits the jump hook.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
I feel so helpless.
Clippers leading by 6.
Oh, I got LeBron. Oh.
Outside, Green. This one for 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
What the hell?
Kuzma outside.
Seems like a little
Banked in off the
too
glass.
much 2K. Like, why
Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
On the wing, Green. Williams scanning the floor. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Lakers trail by 4. LeBron passes to McGee.
Park builds like this is just proof. Like Park builds.
Back to LeBron.
And it sucks that they did it like that because it kind of.
And McGee kicks to James.
Oh, come on.
Shoots from the high post. Offensive rebound. Here's Cousins. They shoot again.
Don't jump.
Kicks it out to James. Over Green. And the shot is long.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense,
I guess this
they
is a real
feed
test
off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
No badges. I don't even have plans.
Now, here's Kuzma.
I don't have quick draw. I don't have Jedi.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Over Williams.
So if
And
LeBron
Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Clippers leading by 4. The Beast passes to Zubac.
No,
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Morris. And here is Williams.
He doesn't pass it.
Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Caldwell Pope. Unable to get that one. The Clippers shooting a lonely 30% to start this game out. To the paint, here's the Beast. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. The Beast's got 6 points. And Shea, the rookie for this team, you know, Greg, he's a little bit of a rarity in the league. He stayed all 4 years in college.
And I know many people were shocked to see Shea stay all 4 years as his stock dropped and dropped every year. But a lot of questions were asked about why he chose to stay, but he's trying to put that all behind him and make the most of the fact that he's here now.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Lou Williams.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue.
I should have named this motherfucker Rudy.
Is his name.
That free throw, no good.
Ah, you suck. I'm gonna get like
swap here for the Clippers.
Like, look at this. Look at LeBron's stats compared to mine. Like, what the fuck, man? I want to know how you make that build. That's what I want to know. Because I've seen the LeBron builds, and they don't look like that. They don't look like that at all. They have zero defense whatsoever. Your defense will be like 50s. And then they have like a fucking 53-pointer, a 70 mid-range, and then they'll have the 95 finishing. Like I don't know, man. All right.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers.
It's all right.
Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Danny Green, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. That evens the score. And it's 9 points for LeBron.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
They've got Paul George. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's the Beast in at the guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And this is the first action we've seen from Shea so far. Team has really brought him along
right there
slowly.
is why I went
And make no mistake, they want to see how ready he is for extended action with this appearance. You'll want to make the most of this opportunity.
Just wasted.
Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up. And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
James tries again, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Green against LeBron. Rebound by the Clippers.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
Pass to Howard.
I don't know. Steph Curry's jump shot on feels different.
Right side Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to Howard. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Howard's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin challenges to put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Green passes to the Beast.
Not what I told him to pass.
Leonard against LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Well, you knew that Kawhi Leonard would be a huge name in the free agency market last summer, especially after winning his second Finals MVP.
And Kawhi let the pieces fall before making his decision. Was the last major free agent to choose where he was going to play. Ended up shaking up the NBA in the process by joining the Clippers. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the...
So, like, I want to see what his stats are now at TakeOver. Because, like, he has... I always put, like, playmaker or defensive TakeOver, but people said that finishing TakeOver is probably the best. So I gave it a chance since this is a park build. 90 driving layup, I like that. 90 driving dunk, I like that. 75 mid-range and 88 three-pointer. So I'm only getting +5 on my shooting. Which, I mean, if you choose one of the shooting takeovers, you only get +10 on your shooting. You don't get hardly anything on anything else. And I think the thing with the... Yeah, see, I get +10 on ball handling. That's fucking crazy. He goes up to freaking 97 on speed of ball. That's nuts, from an 87 to a 97 just because of that takeover. That's like a fucking pure playmaker, man. That's crazy. And then I wanted to look at his speed, because I think his speed gets +10 too. Yeah, it does. Woo! Look at that shit. That's why. It's like, that's nuts. So, I mean, I see why park players like this build. For a point guard, just like to annihilate guys, but like with speed, and then you can score inside and stuff. But I don't know. The only thing I'm worried about is that defense.
I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The drive by James.
Making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play. James is excellent at that.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. There's the pass to Patterson. Here's the Beast, launches it, and the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter.
I gotta be honest, I don't even know what the XFL is. Is that like a football league? I mean, they've had a couple new football leagues over the last few years, like the last 5-10 years, and they always fail. I mean, I guess the girl league where they wear bikinis and shit, like it's doing okay, but let's be honest, ain't nobody watching that for football.
104 left in the first half.
Oh, I got him.
Here's the Beast, and he
changes
it with authority.
Well, Jay has got to be one of the more intriguing rookies in the league, and you don't often say that about second rounders. A lot to like about his upside.
Oh, indeed, and this team felt that drafting Jay in the second round, GA, was the right choice. They didn't have to invest too much into bringing him in, and the reward is well worth the risk.
Like I'm blowing right past.
Leonard trying to break free. Book it on the money from the Beast. The Beast's got 22 points.
I mean, that is what
throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no
Rondo's
answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Davis with it. Now Green defending. Here's Rondo. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. The Clippers trail.
And I think I screwed something up with my dribble.
Here's the Beast. He's got 22.
I did not make it.
Outside, George.
He's dribbling really slow, but I know I choked.
The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rondo. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
I mean, it's closer
Lakers
than I
on
thought
top,
it'd be, especially
up
with them
1.
putting LeBron.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is
least they've
standing by
taken him on.
courtside.
They gave up.
David.
They gave the fuck up.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, they're as important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot.
I love how they use these guys
as well. Get working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
All right. I got to be honest, it's really not as bad as I thought it would be. Because I've made little short builds like this, these little like 6 foot, less than 6'5" builds. And until you get badges, like they're.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
He's weak on defense.
He's done it fantastic.
The Lakers.
But the offense is kind of making up for this.
Changing it up here.
The main thing, like,
so
also
the Lakers
is, like,
5 right now. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's LeBron James, then it's Green, and it's McGee in a
like, you make a pure finisher, you can have him at 99.
Back to Green.
It's crazy how fast, but you make
pass to
pure
Kuzma.
sharp and
A 3-pointer off the mark. Clippers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third.
Oh, I saw it.
Murray outside.
I need bad.
Dishes it
if
to
I had
Williams.
bad, I had.
And the rejection by Cousins.
You just can't get those kinds of shots past Cousins. When he's in the area, he's really good at getting a hand on the ball.
Don't get down on yourself.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Aggressive. I forgot I have a 30 block.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
So, like, I totally understand why Park players don't give their guards any block. It's still weird to me because I'm so used to trying.
Free throw drops for Green. Clark, what would your dream backcourt look like if you were going to design one? What would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to make plays for themselves and others, and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that would fit that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed. LeBron passes to Cousins.
Oh, it's so hard.
Over Morris. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by LeBron.
I don't know why he's got crazy.
James has got 3 assists in the game. Here's the Beast, covered by LeBron. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
I got on his hit, but LeBron's so damn strong.
But just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Clippers making a change here. Green's checked in.
Like a little ragdoll.
They put him on me again, so I got LeBron full time. So I can pass him.
Passes it to the Beast. Kicks to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the Beast.
Here's LeBron.
DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kuzma. Good work defensively by Morris.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Tries yet again. Green breaking loose. Nice D from Cousins.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
3 on 3. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careful.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Maybe it's just...
And they double up Cousins. Green against McGee.
I mean, he's holding his own against LeBron.
LeBron outside. The drive by Green. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
To the middle. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. Lakers leading by 3. To the left side wing. Kuzma finds James. Here's Cousins. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 6. Green with the ball. George picks him up. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Second is Paul George.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Green taking his time here. Here's James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. LeBron's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And that one's good. Cousins.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Williams finds Morris. Back to Williams. Pass to Morris. Now George. Shoots over Kuzma. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And that's now 11 points for Paul George. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 3-point lead. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his second foul of the game. Montrezl Harrell, who's checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a change. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
Where am I? Oh, okay. I was like, I'm not in the game. What's going on here? I guess that's it. I wanted a 30-point game. I gotta
And he commits the intentional foul.
For his very first game with no back. Taking on LeBron James.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And if you want to talk about the best two-way players in the NBA, George's name would be high on the list for sure. I mean, that's the kind of presence he has at both ends of the court.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
So, I gotta be honest, like, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't near as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like, I might actually use this build. Like, I was just doing this, like, just messing around. I just happened to have, like, a bunch of extra VC, and I was like, fuck it, let me make another build. Hey, contact finisher, baby. I mean, his shooting's moving. It's not... I'm not taking a bunch of threes either, though. I'm not really spamming it. That playmaking is going to take forever, though, because even on the Lakers, like, even if you get, like, 15 freaking assists, which is usually what I can get on the Lakers as a point guard, you're only going to get, like, 3,000. So it's like, it takes forever.
Yeah, what's up?
So I'm saying, like, some of the badges, they level up a lot faster than the others do. Oh, here's another tip. If you guys want it for MyCAREER, always choose team chemistry. Always, even when you're at 100%, if you're not a starter, always choose team chemistry. It actually, like, loads your starter, whatever your starter meter is. It doesn't show you that, but your starter meter, it makes it go faster. So instead of it being like 15 or 20 games before you're starting, it's usually like right at 10.
Set a new career high in points scored tonight. Don't you think you deserve a bigger role on the team?
I think you need to quit asking me questions that are going to get me in trouble, dude.
Take on whatever role coach asks.
That's what I think.
Good stuff. Anything else? You trying to set me up, Vic?
All right. Oh, come on. Don't make me do all this right now.
Yo, Che, get in here.
So, I mean, that was... I don't know, man. Like, it wasn't horrible. I do like the badge setup. I really like the badge setup. Because that's, I mean, that's all three of your main defensive badges. What, Clamps, Intimidator, and Pick Dodger. Like, those are the main three you need for a guard. And you get them all on gold. So, like, that's, you're going to have okay defense. Even if your stats aren't shit. Like, yeah, if LeBron gets you in the paint, like, there's nothing you can do. Like, there's just nothing you can do. But decent playmaking. And I guess I got to thank the park guys, because I always made, when I made this build before, it was always with 16, 17, 15, and 6. And I would go block instead of rebound, but I didn't realize if you give up one playmaking upgrade and go rebound, you can actually go from 6 to 9. So that's a major jump in badges. And really, you're not really giving up anything, because you can't block anything anyways. I just thought it helped with shot contests, that's all. And I didn't realize it really doesn't make a difference. And so I don't know, maybe it's not the worst build I've ever played on, that's for sure. And he's got a decent 3, especially when you hit that takeover 88 3-pointer. As long as you're above 85, you can make just about anything when you're open. So, and then that 90-something driving dunk, 90, he'll have like a 98 driving layup. That's nuts. That's nuts. That's crazy. Like, he's like a pure fucking finisher who can shoot threes and snap your ankles. Like, I get why people like this build, but I don't know. Well, I'm not going to run any more games right now. My viewership's kind of been in and out. People are kind of jumping in and staying in for a minute and then jumping out. So I'm not sure if anybody's really interested in this type of thing. Leave some comments. Like, let me know what you guys think of the build. Do you want to see, like, actual streams of the build? Because here's the thing. I don't usually stream 2K games, even though I play pretty much every single day, like hours every day. But I don't stream because nobody watches them. Like that's just the truth. And so, like, I pretty much quit doing it since the game came out. But I don't know if people would actually want to see them at this point. So leave some comments. Let me know if this is the kind of stuff that if anybody actually wants to see people playing 2K. Like, and that's such a weird question to ask, because I think we all know the answer. But I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I think that's gonna do it for me. Like I said, the final verdict, the build's actually a whole lot better than I thought it would be. It really is. Like, I'm kind of amazed by what that speed and giving up that block didn't really change very much. So, like I said, it's not a build I'm going to trash. So, I guess that's a win, right? That's going to do it for me, guys. Sandman out.